Hello and welcome once again to Bittersweet Tea 13. I'm your mystic gifted oracle, the GEMSTAR, and this is Messages from the Kettle. Spirit has new spreads now, and he is calling them Messages from the Kettle. 7 stories. Choose your kettle 1 through 7 and see if the story resonates with yours. These readings are totally general, not done by zodiac. They're all for one and one for all. If it resonates, it resonates. And if it doesn't, then that kettle was not for you. Messages from the kettle are general readings, and they're messages for everyone. Let's see what's percolating in Spirit's first kettle. What's going on in the first kettle? Well, if you're choosing kettle number 1, there's 2 stories playing out here. The first one is pretty disturbing because we're dealing with someone who is trying to justify their immoral ways, their infidelities, and their mean cruelty towards you. Now, because they are involved with another, they've been treating you distant and cold, and this may have been the red flag that set you off. You started seeing that they started acting differently, they started shutting down, they weren't as loving or as communicative as they were in the past. They grew distant, and you went looking for receipts because you felt like something was wrong, like something was going on. And this person wasn't being straight up. They were lying, they were being dishonest, and they were trying to manipulate the situation to benefit them. And in the first story for kettle number 1, they're trying to justify their infidelity by saying, it's not you, it's me. I'm going through something and I don't expect you to understand. Now, I know you upset. I know you angry. You have your doubts. You have your fears. But it's not personal. It's not you. It's me. And I should stay away. I should stay away from you. And what's happened is that this is not going down well. It's like the other person is thinking, well, here you are, you've used me, you've cheated on me, you've been dishonest, you've manipulated me, you've destroyed this relationship with your selfishness, and I'm just supposed to accept it's not you, it's me. Don't take it personal. Well, I'm sorry, I'm taking it personal. And if you see this person face to face, there will be a heated confrontation because someone wants answers. Someone wants an apology. Someone wants to know why. And the other person is like, I can't give you a why. I'm just going through deep changes. I'm trying to find myself. I don't feel whole. I don't feel complete in this relationship. And so I found a connection with someone else. And I strayed and I cheated. And I don't expect you to understand. Because it's something I'm going through. So for your own sake, if you can't be patient with me while I'm going through these changes, while I try to find myself, while I try to become whole and complete, then the best thing is for you and me to stay away from each other. In the first kettle. So the first story, someone is feeling angry and slighted and to the point where they're going to seek revenge. You're not going to cheat on me. You're not going to manipulate me, lie to me, treat me cruel. and think you're just going to get away with it. And the other person is standing their ground. Please don't do this to yourself. Please just let me go. Understand that this has nothing to do with you. You may be a wonderful person, but this relationship doesn't complete me. I don't feel whole here. And I've found a connection with someone else, and that's caused me to grow distant from you and cold towards you. So why should I stick around? It's only going to continue to hurt you. So I'm doing you the favor of, now that you know that I'm with someone else, let me move on. But the person that needs to move on is being told to move on, is angry, feeling betrayed. So they don't feel like, they just want to let you get away with it. So someone is going to make somebody's life impossible for cheating. They want answers. They want an apology. And someone is saying, look, this can't be saved right now. I don't know if I even want to save it. All I know is that I'm not happy here. I'm happy elsewhere. And I'm sorry I hurt you, but the best thing is to let me go. The second story that's coming out in the first Kettle, if you chose Kettle number 1, the second story that's coming out here is that someone has grown distant from someone else, but because they're on a life journey, they're trying to fulfill a dream, a goal, get something important done in their life, achieve something great for themselves. And because they're trying to achieve something great for themselves, it takes a lot of their time and a lot of work, and they don't get to spend time with others as they used to. And someone here just simply does not want to accept that, does not want to understand that. They're saying, well, just because you have a new job or you're creating something new, you're working on something, I understand that. That doesn't mean that you forget about us. You forget about me. You need to stay in contact with me. You've just simply forgotten me. You've gotten distant. And I feel used and discarded, as if you don't need me anymore because you have other things going on more important in your life, and you've forgotten me. In the second story, someone is feeling like they've been abandoned, forgotten, left behind by someone else because they're creating their life. They're trying to build their dreams, trying to make their dreams a reality. And it takes their time and hard work. And they don't mean to make people feel forgotten or abandoned. They're just caught up in all their responsibilities and everything that they have going on at this time. But someone is feeling very upset, very, very upset, and will lash out. Will lash out because a part of them is very selfish. They feel like now they have to share you with the world, share you with your dreams, share you with your partner, share you with your work. And at one point they had you all to themselves. They felt like they had some control over you or in your life. They had a place in your life, but they now no longer feel like they have a place in your life. And they feel like you've done this deliberately, but you have not done it deliberately. You're just building and working on something. But this person feels as if now you've abandoned them. You've forgotten them. It's like when you hit the lotto and now you're living a whole new life and you forgot where you came from. So this person is saying, you forgot where you came from. You forgot your peoples. You forgot your family. You forgot your love. You forgot us. Yeah, now you got new friends and new things going on in your life, but you shouldn't have forgotten us. And this has somebody very, very upset. So that's something that you would have to work on if you have chosen Kettle number 1. And the first story that was going on is that someone is justifying their infidelity by saying they're going through something personal. They're not feeling the love anymore, the connection anymore. They were feeling empty in the relationship, and that's why they strayed. And it's best to stay away from them because at this time they're trying to find themselves. Let's see what's in Kettle number 2. If you've chosen Kettle number 2, let's see what's going on. Hey, Night Angel, welcome. Love. So, in Kettle number 2, what has been percolating in this kettle is someone who is dependent on another. They make excuses for not taking responsibility for their life. They put that weight on others. And right now, they're using emotional blackmail because they don't want you to leave, or they want you to continue to enable them. They need your support, they say. They need your love. They're saying it's not always about you. They need you to be a friend, someone they can trust, not someone who is self-absorbed and just goes on and on about themselves. So this is another person that feels like they're locked out of someone's life. This is a one-sided connection happening here, where someone feels unloved and the love is unrequited, and someone is giving, but the other is not giving back. Not even friendship. They're feeling like they're not being given support or love. When they do seek the other one out, they're too busy, caught up with what they're doing, that what you're going through is not important. This person doesn't let you have a say. They don't let you speak. They don't play fair when you try to stand up for yourself or even have a voice in this connection. So you're dealing with someone who's narcissistic and must have control of the relationship, and their issues and their problems, their friends, their family, their work, their dreams, their goals, their career are more important than what you got going on. So you feel like you are the last on their list, their last priority. And someone here is asking, I don't want to be the last priority. I want to be your first priority. I want you to support me, to love me, to be there for me. Someone I can trust, but I'm having problems trusting that you will be there for me because it seems like you are only there for yourself. But this person is also defending themselves, saying you need to become more self-reliant, more self-sufficient. You can't count on me all the time. You need to take responsibility for yourself. Do something for yourself. Find a job, go to school, work out. Do something for yourself. Stop being on top of me all the time and expecting me to solve your problems and be there for you each and every time. It's not love you want. It's codependency you're seeking. And I don't want someone leaning on me. So it may seem like I'm coming off selfish, but I'm just putting up boundaries. So in the second kettle, someone here is planning carefully on a goal or a long-term project that they want to realize. Maybe a new business, even relocating to a new home, purchasing a new home. So someone is saying, I'm focusing on working on gaining the things I need and I want, and you should do the same. I can't always be there for you. I can't always carry you. I have things that I want and that I need myself. Are you going to give me what I need and what I want? No, you're not. So please understand. So someone is looking at someone else as selfish, but the person that's being selfish is saying, no, I'm just only looking out for my security, and you should be doing the same in a relationship. It's not good enough that it's only my income that we depend on. Maybe you should bring in an income. It's not always me that has to do the chores or take care of the responsibility or carry all the weight. You should do the same. It may seem like I'm coming off selfish, but you need to grow up. You need to become responsible. You need to stop making excuses. You need to develop new contacts, hobbies, go back to school, do something productive instead of waiting around for me to take care of everything. Because if you continue, then you can watch me walk away. So someone in kettle number 2 is giving the other a warning. And the warning is, you need to grow up, become more self-reliant, become responsible, hold your own weight in this relationship. Stop leaning on me, stop being codependent on me, and work with me. Work with me. It's not all about you and what you need. There's other things that we need to take care of. That's like when one partner wants money just to splurge on unnecessary things, just on superficial stuff, and the other one really wants to save because they want to start a business, or they want to purchase a new car or a home, or they want to take a vacation or travel or relocate. And one partner is telling the other one, you need to grow up and get it together and get serious and take care of responsibilities as a grown-up. Stop being petty. Stop bothering me about petty stuff, okay? And get real. Get real with yourself. Stop making excuses for yourself. You can do what I'm doing. You can get it together. You can find a goal. You can work on these plans with me. But all you're doing right now is creating obstacles. And you're not trying to see the bigger picture. So you're expecting immediate gratification, but you're not taking in account the loss or what we have to pay for you to have this moment, this pity party right now. So in the second kettle, someone is being told, grow up. Carry your own weight. It's time you become responsible. It's time that we work together. And if we cannot work together, then guess what? One of us is going to have to walk away. This is a warning. Get it together or face the consequences of me walking away. Messages from the Kettle. Number 2. What's going on in Kettle? Number 2. Number 3. Sorry. Kettle number 3. What story is percolating in your kettle if you have chosen Kettle number 3? Let's look into your story. In Kettle number 3, for those of you that do believe in the magical world, get some spiritual advice, spiritual counseling, a chakra reading, an aura reading at this time, because someone may be working against you magically and you must work on protecting yourself. So this is a good time to work on your blocking and your protection spells at this time, because someone may be attacking you spiritually. Now, if it's not magically and spiritually that you're being attacked, you need to put up boundaries with someone that is constantly invading your space. They're preoccupied with your life, everything that's going on in your life, and all the things that you're doing, and they're in your business, and you would like for them to stay out of your business. You want them to get out of your business. But the reason they're doing this is because they want to know if they should leave the situation, if they should end the relationship. So someone here has gotten some red flags in Kettle number 3. There's some red flags here. Someone is not trusting someone else. Someone thinks that someone is up to something. And so they're on the search. That's why they're invading your space. So there's someone here that's very jealous, that has doubts and insecurities. And this is causing them to go through your personal stuff, your personal business, your phone, your personal belongings, questioning your friends, your family, just interrogating, all right? Feeling like Columbo here. They're interrogating and they're trying to find out all they can, because they're trying to figure out whether they should go, because they don't know how you really feel. They feel like someone else has your interest. You're interested in someone else, or you're talking to someone else, and you're not really into them. Okay, so someone here in the third kettle is doubting someone else's love or someone else's feelings for them. Someone here is saying, be honest and true, and let me know what I really mean to you. Do you love me? Do you care? Do you even want me here? So there has been some upheavals in Kettle number 3. There has been some fighting or some arguing or some distancing. And someone is saying, look, we're having all these fights, all these differences. What's going on here? Do you even want to be with me? You keep fighting with me. You keep arguing with me. You throw me out. You take me back. What's really going on here? You're hot. You're cold. You love me 1 minute. The next minute, you don't want me around. All I want to know is what's going on here. And because I want to know what's going on and I'm not getting a straight answer, I'm going to start looking into you, looking into your things, because I want to find out what's going on here. So someone here is feeling pressure from society and others, and it's overwhelming. If you are dating someone, right? This is like their friends and their family trying to find out all about you. This is like if their friend or their family member is a king or a queen and they want to see if you have royal blood. They want to see if you are financially successful or stable. Do you come from old money or new money? So in kettle number 3, somebody is under scrutiny. Somebody's under other people's magnifying glass. And this is not appreciated, right? If you love me, then you love me for me. Get to know me. Trust me. Why is it that everybody has to approve of me for you to approve of me? Right? It's like you can't be with me unless your family says it's okay. Your friends say it's okay. I fit your social status or your social circle. I fit in. It's like trying to get into the cool clique here. In kettle number 3, that's the situation. Someone here is under scrutiny, under other people's magnifying glass, and other people are investigating, trying to find out all they can about you to see if you're worthy of being with their friend or their family member. So whoever you're involved with, their people want to know if they're willing to welcome you, if you fit into their clique or their crowd, if you're one of them. And this is upsetting. This is upsetting because someone here is saying, you relying on the advice of others, on the opinions of others in your love life. So other people have control over your love life. What else they have control over? What other decisions do they make for you? So your friends make your decisions, your family members make your decisions. That seem logical to you? And someone is saying, well, it may seem unorthodox to you, but that's the way it is. Those are my beliefs. That's how I grew up. In order for me to be with you or to marry you or to move in with you, my friends have to get along with you. My family has to accept you. Yeah, you have to fit in. And if you don't fit in, then I gotta leave you out. I gotta leave you blue. I have to leave you sad. So someone here says, you have a twisted perception of things. Like, yeah, this is unorthodox. Like, well, this is not how I think relationships should be decided on. If you want to be with someone, it should be because you love them, you care about them, you want to be with them. What does it matter what your friends or your family say or think? If you love that person and you want to be with them, then you should be able to be with them. And this other person is saying, well, I'm sorry, no, that's not how it works for me. For me, my friends have to accept you and my family has to welcome you with open arms. If mommy don't like you, if daddy don't like you, then I can't like you. Or I can't see you out in the open. I'm going to have to see you in secret. You can only be my lover or my mistress. Kettle number 3. The family and the friends and society chooses their partner and makes their decisions. This is a person to repel. Get away from them because their friends and their family control them. They don't make their own decisions in their life. And this is very upsetting to you. This is very upsetting to the person that's being judged. Well, you love me, you want to be with me. Why should it matter? Why should it matter what your friends are saying, what your family thinks? This is ridiculous. To someone, it seems totally ridiculous. Let's see what's percolating in kettle number 4. If you've chosen kettle number 4, what is going on? What's your story? Oof. Someone is being really hurtful with words, really hitting below the belt and attacking someone else, and it's totally confusing the other person. So someone in the 4th kettle is feeling misjudged or is being misjudged, and they're being attacked. They're under attack. Someone has judged someone prematurely and now is on the attack. That's like when you hear a rumor and instead of finding receipts or going to the horse's mouth, you just listen to the rumor and you react. You take action on that rumor before finding out if it's true or not true. So in the 4th kettle, be very careful to get into a confrontation or attack someone because you think that they've wronged you, because you've heard through the grapevine that they've been talking about you, or that they've been manipulating you, okay? So you can hear that someone has been manipulating you, someone has been stringing you along, have been pretending to be a friend when they really your enemy, or someone has done you dirty behind your back. Be careful with the people who are bringing you the gossip and the information, because it can be them that have been talking about you and doing things behind your back, and they've just found someone else to take the blame, to be a scapegoat. So there are here in kettle number 4 individuals who are bringing and taking gossip back and forth, making people get angry at each other, be nasty, be vengeful, and most of it is stories because they're trying to cover their own butt in this situation. The people who are bringing you this information, this fake news, this gossip, are the ones that are spreading the fake news and the gossip, the ones that have started it to begin with. So they can be placing the blame on a friend or someone else close to you. And now you're going on the attack. You're going to give this person a piece of your mind. You're going to get revenge on this person, but this person is innocent. This person hasn't said anything. This person has been telling you the truth about these people who are passing judgment and gossip, but you're not listening to them. You're listening to, the pot stirrers, the troublemakers, the snakes in sheep clothing. So in the 4th kettle, be careful whose guidance, whose advice, and whose stories you're listening to, because someone here is being set up. And it could be even you being set up by frenemies, people pretending to have your back but are getting you involved in this gossip, in this hot mess, and they're looking for someone to take the fall. That's like, when robbers want you to join them to rob with them, and they say, well, there's honors amongst thieves. We won't tell your identity. We won't set you up. We won't set you up for the fall. And all along, that's exactly what they're doing, setting you up for the fall. So someone here in kettle number 4 is being set up for the fall. They're actually innocent. They haven't done anything. They have been speaking the truth. But others are, for whatever reason, they're just stirring trouble. These are pot stirrers. They get bored. Right? And they need to start some trouble. So you have people who are bored with their life and they need to start trouble. So they're going to start some trouble. They're going to bring you some gossip about someone else, and you're going to believe it and think that someone has wronged you or talked about you or done something to you behind your back, and it's not true, but you're going to go on the attack. And this is going to turn out really, really bad. So find out first. Find the receipts. Go to the horse's mouth. Find out before you have this ugly battle of the wounded ego and pride. Let's see what's going on in kettle number 5. If you've chosen kettle number 5, let's see what story has been percolating in your kettle. So someone is trying to get out of a connection or a relationship. Someone is being scarce and elusive. You haven't even seen much of them or heard much of them, because slowly but surely they are trying to move away from you into a new connection. So in kettle number 5, what's going on here is that someone escaped the connection to see if the grass was greener on the other side. Someone cheated here and they just left from night to day. Overnight, they packed their bags in the middle of the night, or while you were away, or while you were at work, but you wasn't home. And they went there and they got there first and they packed their things, and without them telling you anything, they disappeared. Or slowly but surely, they spend less and less and less time with you until they just decided to one day up and leave. And here they are coming back once again. In kettle number 5, this person is coming back after cheating, after seeing if the grass was greener on the other side, after just disappearing on you, ghosting you out of the blue. They're asking, will you take them back? Will you let them back in? They swear to you that they love you, and if you just give them another chance, they'll prove it. They said just give them another chance. They know they failed. They know they messed up. They cheated on you. But give them one last chance. And if it doesn't work out this time, they'll leave you alone for good. Okay, so kettle number 5 is someone here who disappeared overnight with someone else. The grass wasn't green on the other side, and now they're coming back. They know you know. They feel stupid. Now they're sorry. They say they love you. They want you back. Give them one more chance. Give them one more chance to prove it to you how much they love you, how they're not going to cheat on you. They promise they're not going to betray you because they love you. And if they mess up this final time, they promise they will leave you alone for good. Okay? And if you are concerned that, this person is going to escape again, yes, because someone here, oh my goodness, in kettle number 5, someone is just trying to get back at someone, and that's why someone wants back in, right? That's like if you dump someone and you broke their heart, now they're seeking revenge. They want to come back in. They want you to fall in love with them so they could turn around and break your heart. So in kettle number 5, whoever has gotten cheated on is the person that's seeking revenge. Now that person who's been cheated on wants to go to the person that cheated on them, make them fall in love with them again, get back into a relationship with them, gain their trust so that they can turn around and cheat on you to see how you like it, to see how you feel, and they're going to escape on you overnight. Overnight, they're going to ghost you and break out on you. So in kettle number 5, Spirit is showing me a game of revenge here. You cheated on me, and I'm going to cheat on you now. I'm going to get revenge because I'm real angry, and I'm going to get even. I'm going to get even. I lost material possession. I lost money. I lost my heart. I lost my integrity. I lost my self-respect. I lost friends. I lost family. I lost a lot in this relationship. I lost a lot being with you. And I'm going to get you back for this. I am going to get you back for this. Because someone wants to make somebody take responsibility for their error, for cheating. All right? So someone here did not take the moral path, and someone here ruined somebody else's reputation with their underhanded ways. You ruined my reputation. This is like when you're standing up for your partner, and standing up for your relationship and saying my relationship is worth saving. My partner is loyal and faithful to me. I know they love me, and lo and behold, you've been cheating. Now it's out. Now everybody knows. I look really, really dumb right now. I look really sheepish right now. And now I'm angry. Now I'm angry and I want to get back. I want to get back at you. And this is going to cause more sorrow and more loss, because here's the arguments with the lover and the divorce within a marriage happening because mistakes were made. This is where, the cheating cannot be forgiven. I can't forgive someone for just cheating on me. I just can't take you back. And the other one, is saying, how stupid are you to think that I'm going to take you back after you cheated on me? So when I do cheat on you, I'm going to justify that. I'm going to say, well, you cheated on me. How could you ever believe that you could trust me, that I would be loyal to you after you cheated on me? This is, how it's going to play out. This is where it gets bigger and there's more loss and more sorrow. Because the person getting revenge is going to get confronted right back. And then the person getting revenge is going to say, well, you should have never trusted me. You cheated on me. What made you think that I would be faithful to you? What made you believe that I wouldn't get revenge? I wouldn't make you pay for what you did to me. I lost money, my reputation, okay? I'm looking like a fool over here after I've defended you. I thought you were faithful. I thought you were being honest. I thought you were being loyal. And you were cheating on me all this time. You were lying to me. You were betraying me all this time. And now you want to come back? Woo! Kettle number 5 is boiled over, folks. Oh, I should have got my mittens out. I almost got burned by that tea. What's going on in kettle number 6? If you've chosen kettle number 6, let's see what's going on in kettle number 6. It's time for a new love, kettle number 6. If you've chosen kettle number 6, it's time for a new love, because you have a cold-hearted snake. They are cold-hearted. Their heart is made of stone, and they feel like you come on to them too strongly. This is like when someone loves PDA and the other one doesn't, right? One partner is much more loving and affectionate and the other one isn't. One partner is extroverted, the other one is introverted. Opposites, total opposites here. And because there's opposites going on in kettle number 6, someone is saying, damn, you cold. And the other person is saying, no, you just too crazy and too wild. You know, you need to tame yourself. Someone here is locking someone out of their heart, won't let someone in emotionally. So someone is locking someone out of their heart. They're thinking it's time for a new love. And there's no second chances. So kettle number 6, what has been percolating is that someone with the use of their force, okay, you have a bully here. So kettle number 6, you're dealing with a bully here. You're dealing with a control freak, a manipulator, someone that needs to have the last say and the power and the control in a relationship. They decide how this relationship is going to be. And if they don't want to be loving and they don't want to be expressive and they don't want to be kissing in public and they don't want to be all over you, then that's exactly what they're going to be. And you just need to accept it and calm yourself down, relax yourself. Carry yourself like a lady. Carry yourself like a man. You're carrying yourself like a wild beast, like an animal. So someone here is very conservative, very traditional, very strict, very self-righteous. This is the way you behave. This is what you should give importance to. And you need to get some control. And in order to get control over someone in kettle number 6, someone is using underhanded means. Someone is being ruthless dealing with another. Someone here is even exploiting others for their own advancement. You're going to get me to where I'm going. So in kettle number 6, it seems more like a relationship, like a business partnership. This is not romantic. This is not loving. This is a means to an end, an ends to a mean. I need you to get me to A, B, and C. Okay? I need you to get me to A, B, and C. I don't have time for all this lovey-doveyness and all this romance crap and all this kissing and all this loving, okay, and all this neediness, this emotional neediness you got going on. I have a goal. I'm focused on something bigger. And it has nothing to do with love. It has everything to do with my security, with my progress, with my advancement. And I need you to get me there. So just shut up and do what I need you to do. This is like when you get into a relationship for convenience. Look, we're together because together we can keep a roof over our head. This is not about love. This is not about a relationship. This is about keeping a roof over our head, about savings, okay? Or about teaming up to complete something. But this is nothing about love. So don't look for me to be affectionate or loving. You knew that this is not what this relationship is about. Okay? So in Kettle number 6, the relationship is a business contract. It's not romantic. It's not about love. This person is obsessed with money and power. It makes them feel powerful, and they will do anything for power. They will do anything for position, anything for money. This is the gold digger, okay? They will do anything to get what they want. They will exploit and use others if they have to. If they have to step on you to get what they want, to get where they're going, they will. If they need to defeat you, create misfortune in your life while they build a fortune for themselves, they're willing to take you down. So they're not taking any prisoners. Not any prisoners. This is like a person who's in a competition, and they're going for the gold, and they don't care if they have to hurt your feelings, use you, lie to you, manipulate you, steal from you, abuse you. They don't care what lengths they have to go to get what they want, okay? This person is ruthless in business as well as in love. If they have to lie to you, give you what you want to hear, then that's exactly what they're going to do. They have no concern for others' feelings or needs. They're totally focused on their own. They have this decadent attitude, okay? They're better than the rest. And you are lucky to even be in their presence. You're lucky to be working with them. You're lucky to have them in your life. You're lucky that they're your friend. You're lucky that they're in a relationship with you. You should count yourself lucky. You should count yourself blessed to get used by them, okay? To get abused by them, because they're the shit. And you can say, hey, you know, I dated that person one time, or at one time that was my friend. I knew that person. This person has a huge ego. And you are lucky to even be in their presence. So please shut up and play along to get along, or get kicked to the curb for somebody new. If you don't play along and you don't follow their rules, then they will leave you for somebody new, and they won't be coming back, and they won't be giving you any second chances, because once they've used you, and once they've gotten everything out of you, and once they see that they have no control over you anymore, that you make it difficult for them, they leave you. They leave the past in the past, and they find somebody else, a new supply that they can use and abuse. So now it's time to take flight and find a new soulmate, because a new one will be in sight for you, and you will start over, and you will love again, and you will be happier than you have ever been before. Leave this person who is only using you, who's being ruthless and underhanded with you, someone who's exploiting you to get ahead, someone who's obsessed with money and power and is narcissistic and superficial. They're not concerned about others' feelings or needs. They just think they're better than the rest, and you just lucky to be with them. They are trying to change their life, and they don't care who goes down. They don't care who they have to take down to become successful. So if they want to bed you, they'll do whatever it takes to bed you. And then once that's done and they've won, they move on. If it's financially, once they trick you into a deal with them and they get what they want, then they're out. You got to be careful with someone who is willing to steal your heart, steal your material possessions, and just run away with it. If you've chosen Kettle number 7, Let's see what messages are percolating in Kettle number 7. So someone here in Kettle number 7 wants to get married. They want to get married. They want to have kids. They want to make plans for the future. They want to make plans for the relationship. They're thinking it's time to move to the next stage because you got their heart and you are where they love reigns. You are where they want to be. They want to build with you. They want to grow with you. And this is what they want to do. They want to do these things with you. Kettle number 7. But you have doubts. Now, this is all this person thinks about: making a life with you, settling down with you, having kids with you, making plans, getting married, moving to a new home, relocating. But they want to build a life with you. They want to work with you. They want to work on new projects with you. They want to make a breakthrough in this relationship and in this connection. And someone is having doubts. You're having doubts. You don't believe them. You don't believe what they're saying. You want to know the truth. And lo and behold, to your surprise, they are telling the truth. They want you to think of the problems as opportunities for change. You see that this relationship has certain problems and certain issues, and because of that, you don't think that a marriage will work out, or starting a family with this person will be a good idea, or moving in with this person would be a good idea. But this person is saying, see our problems as opportunity to change, to work on our relationship, to make a new breakthrough in our relationship. It's what I really want. I do. I want to marry you. I want to live with you. I want to have kids with you. I know you don't believe me. I know you have doubts. I know you have fears. I know you're scared. This person is saying, I know you're scared. I know you have doubts. Even I do. But what I don't doubt, what I cannot deny, is that I love you. And I can't deny that I want to be with you the rest of my life. I want to build with you. So Kettle number 7, it's really up to you if you take a chance on this person, if you take them up on this mission of love and life, and jumping in with 2 feet, facing the fear, jump into this relationship with all the fear and the doubt, but with also faith and hope that what this person is saying, you guys really can achieve. Because this person really feels like they can achieve it. They're fixated on it. They think about it night and day. They dream about it. They daydream about it. They think about, the engagement ring, how it looks, where they should get it from, where they should shop for the engagement ring, which one would you like, or where would you like to live, where would it be nice to raise children, where will it be safe to raise a family. So this person thinks about this all day, all night, and now they want you to take the next step, move into the next stage. They know you're scared. They're scared too. But they believe in this relationship. They believe in you. They believe in this love. They believe in this connection. They believe that they have the ability to persevere and to make something good, to build something wonderful with you. And they have no doubts about this. You may have doubts about it, but they do not have doubts about it. Your doubts are creating this lack of strength to fight for this relationship. You believe at times that this person is being unrealistic. It's like a fantasy that they want to live with you. And you're telling this person, get real. Get real. what you're telling me is, is beautiful, but it's a fantasy. It's a fantasy with all the issues and all the problems we have going on. You really think it's a good idea to get married? You really think it's a good time to get pregnant? Really? Really? You're out of your mind. Someone is saying you out of your mind. And the other person is saying, no, I'm not. So prepare yourself. Prepare for the changes in this relationship. But you are fixated on the conflicts, and this is what continue to dominate your thoughts and your emotions and your life. You're too focused on everything that's going wrong, on everything that can go wrong. But what about the things that are worth saving in this relationship? Why you with them to begin with? Why you're still with them after all this time? They're saying, look, we're still together. Yes, we have problems, but if we work together, we can make it happen for us. We can change things. So kettle number 7, it's up to you. I hope you are enjoying these new readings from Spirit, these totally general readings, all for one and one for all messages from the kettle. Choose your tea kettle, number 1 through 7, and may it resonate. Let us know if it does. Don't be shy. Leave a comment in the comment section. We thank you all. We send you love and light. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, being a part of our sacred space, and allowing us to be part of yours with much love. Until we sip tea again, be well, stay blessed. Namaste and ciao from Spirit and the Gemstar.